Hello guys, today we're going to show how to display database items to our data grid view. Okay, to get things started, we're going to drop a data grid view to our Windows form. Okay, that's it. Then here we are going to display these items here. Now double click on the Windows form. Now first thing we need to do is declare our import. Type here import space system data .oledb. After we declare our import, we are now going to declare our variable for connection. Now type here dim con as new oledb connection. Con will be our variable name for our data type oledb connection. After that, we are now going to declare our connection string. Type here con.connection string is equal to provider equals to Microsoft.jet.oledb.4.0 semicolon data source equals to C / and sample.mdb. Here guys, we use the provider Microsoft.jet.oledb.4.0 because when we are using Microsoft Access 2003 as database, this is the provider we need to use. And again, data source. Data source is where our database is located. If you notice, our database is located at local disk C or at C, and the database name is sample.mdb. Now let's open the connection by typing con.open. Okay, then let's create a new sub. Type here private sub data grid show. Then here we're going to declare the other things we need to use in displaying database items. First, we need to declare our dataset. Let's declare it again. Dim ds as variable name as new dataset. Dim dt as new data table. Now, once we declare our dataset and data table, we're now going to put our data table into our dataset. Type here ds.tables.add and dt. Okay. After we declare our dataset and data table, we're now going to declare our oledb data adapter. Type here dim da as variable name as new oledb data adapter. Now, after the declaration, we're now going to specify our data adapter. Type here da is equals to new oledb data adapter, open parenthesis, the select query. Our select query will going to be a select asterisk from phone book table con. Okay, here guys, if you notice, inside the quotation mark we have a query called select asterisk from phone book table, meaning we are selecting all the items in this table here. But for example, I want only the ID to be displayed at data grid. Change the asterisk to ID, or if full name, type full name. But in this video, we're going to use asterisk. And con is our connection for our data adapter. By the way, data adapter, guys, is like a bridge between data adapter into our program. Okay, after that we're now going to fill our data table. Type here da.fill dt. Now the final code. In order to display our database items to our data grid, type in the name of the data grid. Since we did not rename our data grid, the default name of our data grid is DATAGRIDVIEW1. So type here DATAGRIDVIEW1 that data source is equals to dt dot default view. Okay, then let's close our connection. Close. Now our code is done, but we still need to call our data grid show private sub, because once the form loaded, it does not execute this code because it is not included yet in the form 1 load. So to do that and to call the data grid show sub code, we're going to type here data grid show. Okay, and that's it. Now we're ready to test the code if it's really working. Okay, start debugging. See, the code is working. We are now able to display our database items to our data grid view. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys. For any question, just kindly leave comment so that I can answer your question, or email me. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.